everybody listening to a Quickie with Miss B. I'm Miss B. Welcome to Thursday. All this week we're talking about dumb things we do. I just did one.
Like I just heard. What did you do?
On the desk we have a little Scrat squirrel, from the movie.
Yeah, Scrat.
Scrat went boom. I moved the cord and he went boom.
Scrat go boom.
Mm-hmm.
Did he lose his little nut there?
Yeah, Scrat lost his nut. Here's his nut. I found his nut.
You never know what you're going to hear on this show.
Just saying.
You see, Amy, this happened all because of you.
Oh, that reminds me.
Oh, no, we're sucking wind. There we go. There's the first wind suck we've had this week.
Do you know I have a black squirrel in my yard? A black squirrel. I've never seen an all black squirrel.
Well, they call them black squirrels.
I know, but what is
Did you know they have red squirrels too? And you want to hear something funny? They're all red.
Well, do you think squirrels are racist?
Do you know the ones?
Because most of them are gray, and all of a sudden here comes this black one.
Do you know what they call those gray ones?
What? Gray
squirrels?
Squirrels. But they're not racist towards the black ones or the red ones, are they?
Oh my God. Yes, Amy, this is all your fault.
Why are you blaming her?
Because after that week, you changed. You changed.
No.
You are now officially ready for it, folks. Weirder. I know people are going, nah, can't be. She can't be. Yes, weirder people. Weirder.
Do you think squirrels see color?
I think what we should do is probably something different than this.
Okay, anyways, today's Thursday. All this week we're talking about dumb things we do.
Right. We just had 2.5 minutes of a perfect explanation of live and living color. Here's some dumb stuff she does.
Today we're going to talk about how you locked yourself out of the house.
Yes, that one.
Mm-hmm.
That one, I have done that one actually a few times. And yeah. The best ones are when the cops come. That one happened once. Only once. Because of someone like you. Someone just like you. Yeah. You're a Nona in training, and I think this lady was either a Nona in training or a fresh graduate because she wasn't smart enough to realize he lives there. He lives there. So she called the police. It was one of those, moments that you have where I walked outside and the door.
Mm-hmm.
Now, why do the doors have to close right then? And this is one of those new locks back then where it just locks.
Oh, yeah.
She loved it because you never got to ask yourself the question, did I lock the front door?
The front door. Mm-hmm.
But me, door, I'm always like, I hope to God I never got to ask myself that question. Because if I do, I'm on the other side of the door. But I had worked all night. I had worked all night long. I'm home. And I think I hear the pizza guy.
Uh-huh.
He's supposed to be coming now. I had to wait till 11. But get this, I got out of work. I have to sit there and wait till 11 in the morning to get a pizza, okay? Because I'm going to eat this thing and I'm going to go to bed. And I'm going to get up at around 8 tonight and go back out.
Right.
So I'm waiting. I thought I heard the pizza guy.
Mm-hmm.
So luckily I had the money on me in my hand.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm in I don't know, one of those weird pair of pajama pants, that have something, like Cookie Monster or something stupid on them,
Eric.
and I'm pretty sure I hear him, so I go out the door, and there it goes. And I'm just standing there, and you do that whole look down. I don't know what the heck you're looking at, but you just look down, because I guess that's supposed to make things better. I don't know. But I look down and I'm thinking, oh, man. And you start running through all the doors you've been through since you got home.
Mm-hmm.
And you're just going, the back door. Nope. Did I go in the garage? Nope. Oh, man. You see the car parked in the driveway? Oh, boy. Did I? Nope. Well, maybe I. Nope. You're like, came in the front door, went upstairs, changed, came back downstairs and waited to call the pizza guy. Yep. Called the pizza guy. Yep. Didn't do anything. Nope. Then walked out the front door. Yep. Door closed and locked behind me. Yep.
So now you have confirmation that you just locked yourself out of the house.
So now the guy shows up. He's like, hey, wow. Never had anybody meet me in the driveway. I went, yeah, long story, but I'll just take the pizza. So I pay the man, gives me change. I have no pockets. So now I have change and a pizza. So I think, oh, you know what? I remember that there was a window in the front of the house that has a loose lock.
Yeah.
And the only reason you know is she's asked you 100 times, did you tighten the lock? I'm going to get, did you tighten the lock? I'm planning the rest of my life. And then one time, sometime during that portion of planning the rest of my life, I hope to be able to plan the fixing of your lock. Okay? Almighty great one. It'll happen soon enough. Yes. So I'm like, hey, remember that said lock?
Uh-huh.
So I go to it, and all it really was is the screw had stripped out of the wood. You know how the lock is screwed there? It is stripped, so it's jiggling now. I'm thinking, well, I don't care then. I'm not going to break the window. So I'm jamming it. Lo and behold, there's a woman around the corner, but she can still see me, who's perfectly she's you. She's you. You know, her whole world stops if she sees somebody standing in the neighbor's house. You're like, but what if it's the neighbor? But what if it's not? What if it's it could be some deranged, I don't know, cowboy killer. And he doesn't know those aren't cowboys that live there. So what if he breaks in and tries to kill cowboys? You're like, what? You know, the nonsense that comes out of those Nona wannabes. There's a guy outside. What's he doing? Smoking. Well, that's what you're supposed. But the whole family's smoking, John. Maybe they all smoke, Christine. Well, that's obvious, but why are they standing outside?
No, the son never used to smoke before, and then all of a sudden the son takes up smoking, and now all three of them are outside smoking.
And that was a crime. You had to stop your entire life to tell me all about it. So, like I said, someone just like you called the police, and guess what she told them?
Somebody's breaking into the house.
No, the guy came to deliver the pizza, and he went crazy, and he's breaking in the front window. She's telling the police that the pizza delivery guy is breaking into the house. She goes, I just saw him come over, and I thought, that's weird. Why is he bringing a pizza? He wasn't. He's breaking in. So here they come, rolling up. How you doing? I'm like, I can only guess why you're here. He goes, well, you got to admit, not every day. And I'm like, okay, my house, all that stuff, I'll have to prove to you. He goes, yeah. I'm like, and since the keys to the car that have my ID and stuff like that in it are in their house, and this and this and this, I got to get in the house. So I don't know. How do you want to do this? I said, everything you're going to ask me for is in the house. He goes, why don't we start with your name? I'm not going to ask you your address because you're saying this is it, and your birthday. So I give it to him. He gets it, and it comes back with, this is my address. And then he looks at the card. He runs the license plate. Yep, it's licensed to me, and it's licensed to this address. He goes, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to let you go in the window. I'm like, okay. And Christine, I was so pissed off. I look at the cop. I turn around. I go, here, hold this. I handed him the pizza. You know what he did?
He opened it and took a slice.
He dropped it. Here, hold this. He goes, nope. And he just dropped it. And I looked at him and he goes, how about you get that ID? And then I got halfway in the window. He goes, don't go anywhere when you first get in there. I'm right here. Go straight to that door. My partner's right there. You go straight to that door. And he was all at it. I walked straight to the door. I opened the door. The guy comes in. He's like, now, where's the ID? I said, it's right on the table. He walked over. He IDs me. All right, no harm. And I said, what do you mean no harm? What do you mean no harm? I said, he goes, sir, we got a report that a pizza man was breaking into somebody's house. I'm like, who would tell you that? No, I remembered. Yeah, I remembered. I remembered that, yeah. Caroline even knows who that is. And, yep. So I stand outside. I hold the pizza up. I'm facing her direction. I'm like, just getting a pizza. I go inside the house. And I'm telling you right now, probably, I don't know. You know how you freaking, you Nonas are. Maybe 10 minutes. Maybe 10 minutes. And I get the phone call. So, what'd you do? Nothing. I heard the play. How did you hear?
News travels fast.
How do you hear?
Uh-huh.
What is it, like noon? Yeah, so that's my, I actually broke into my old house as a pizza delivery guy.
And on that note, let's go get some pizza. Welcome back, everybody. You're listening to Quickie with Miss B. I'm Miss B. Today is Thursday. All this week, we're talking about those dumb things. And John, yeah, Mom and Dad are back out on the deck smoking.
I can always tell something's going on because you'll watch her. She'll go, hi, welcome to, and whenever you hear that voice change to, welcome to a Quickie with Miss B. I'm Miss B. When she goes monotone, her eyes are glued to the window in front of her, and she's having a Nona moment. She's gone so far as to, someone walked by the house. Is there a sidewalk there? Yeah. Maybe they were walking the sidewalk. Yeah, but I've never seen it before. Are only people you've seen before allowed to walk by your house on the sidewalk?
Do men have hot flashes? Anyways, okay, breaking into house.
Now you gotta stay focused. They're smoking. You can get over that. They're allowed.
Well, he's outside with no jacket on, and it's cold. It's only 32 degrees. Anyways.
Oh my gosh, you're gonna run out there and go, you're gonna catch a death of cold like that. Never mind cancer as well, but hey.
That would be, hey, are you having a hot flash? That's what I would say.
Are you having a hot flash? Or just smoking and forgot your coat?
Okay, anyways, we're talking about locking yourself out of your house. If you missed the first half of the episode, go back and listen to John's story.
No big whoop. Just a little pizza. A little pizza. And a nosy Nona.
Mine wasn't probably as exciting as yours was, but I do have to say, it wasn't
exciting. It was just stupid. Who's ever heard of a pizza delivery guy delivering and then he decides, you know what? While I'm here, why don't I just break in? What's the chances of the guy being home who just paid you for the pizza? Pretty good. I'll go in the window instead. I mean, come on, really?
I meant exciting in the sense that the police showed up.
Oh, yeah. The pizza delivery guy's breaking in the guy's house. Just deliver the pizza. I saw it all.
This was my the last house that I owned, and I was living by myself, and so I don't have anybody to blame but myself.
And that's special.
Now, I too at the time had an extremely nosy neighbor. He would watch everything that went on in the neighborhood, and I mean everything. Didn't want anybody coming near his yard. He'd freak out because, you're walking on his grass, that type of person. So it was late one afternoon. I got back. Just went for a ride on my motorcycle and putting it back in the garage, go walk up to the house and realize that the door's locked and I have no keys. I have the motorcycle key, have the garage door key, no house key. Because I kept two sets of keys.
At least you can sleep in the garage.
Now I have no phone on me at this point in time either. So I can't even call my dad or my brother to say, can you come and bring, because I gave them an extra key. Could you bring my spare key and get me my door unlocked? So I'm like, all right, time to bust into my own house. No, I'm one of those people that lock everything under the sun. Except for this one basement window. It didn't lock and it wouldn't stay locked. So I thought, okay, I'll crawl through the basement window. Now, the basement window happened to be facing my yard, which there was nothing in my yard. There was no shrubbery. There was no trees. It was very, very open. You could see everything. So nosy neighbor noticed that I am breaking into the house, my house. And he's standing out there in his backyard, hardcore staring at me, watching me do this. And I'm thinking, oh my God, he can't really see, because he was an older guy too. Sight's probably not good. Gonna get that call from the police. He's gonna call the police, and then they're gonna come. And I'm playing the whole scenario out in my mind.
Gee, really?
So I'm thinking, I gotta hurry up and get in the window. So I did. I got into the window, came up through my basement stairs, unlocked my door. Went back onto my deck for a second and thought, did I shut the garage door or not? The big door, not the little man door, but the big door. So I thought, okay, I got to go back outside. So I go back outside, and lo and behold, I didn't shut my door, my garage door and all of this. So I go and I shut it. And of course, he's still standing there. I'm like, hi, how you doing? He never once said a word to me. He just stood there and stared the whole entire time. It's like
he was in a maze. He's like, what's she gonna do next?
I'm thinking so. Who does that? To me, that's not normal. I mean, seriously.
It would have been funny.
Into a house, why would you call the police? Why would you stand there and just hardcore stare?
It would have been funny. No, it would have really been funny, and I would have stared too, and I would have laughed my butt off. If you had gone in the basement, come up, came back outside, realized the garage door, you left it open, but went out and then locked yourself out again.
Maybe that's what he was waiting for.
Yeah, and then for the second time you had to go back to the basement and all that, came back upstairs and realized you never finished looking to see if the garage door was closed. So you went out to check it again and locked yourself out a third time. That would be, now I would actually get popcorn, pull up a chair and go, we're going to be here a while.
Maybe that's what he was waiting for. I don't know, but he never said one solitary word to me the whole entire time. He just stood there and hardcore stared at everything that I was doing.
He was thinking to himself, is this going to be a single episode or a series? I don't know. Is this a one and done, or is this going to be a weekly event here? Let's see how many times she locks herself out. Why not? What the heck? I got all day. I'm old.
And on that note, it is 1, and we are done.